Hakadosh Boker Or Business Halacha. We're going to do a quick Hazara on the Chazon Ish because this Chazon Ish, which is in Emunam Bitachon, I think is very, very fundamental to a lot of halachot, not only just halachot of business, but a lot of different halachot. We were speaking about in the last few days, so we brought down the Shittat of the Shulchan Aruch. We brought down the concept that by whether it's going to be teachers or Torah, it's a different halacha than regular business, because there we want that there should be an enhancement of the Torah. So therefore, it's going to be like dil Torah uladira. So therefore, you're allowed to come and opening up competing. And we did bring down in the Pitrei Tshuva that he brings that there's going to be a difference whether if you brought a rabbi in or if he was just living there, because he says that once you bring a rabbi in, right, which means that when they fly him in basically, right, and now all of a sudden this is his parnasah, so you can't just say that somebody's going to come and open up. It's not the same halachot. Okay, that's what we brought down in the Pitrei Tshuva. Chazon Ish comes and he says as follows. Everyone look on page 20. We're going to read it very quickly because I think it's an incredible yesod. Chovot musariyot. Whenever we're talking about the chovah, the obligation of different types of musar, hema lifamim guf echad im piskei halacha, right? Which means sometimes they're going to be the exact same with the psak halacha. V'halacha hi hamachrat et hayisur v'mutar shel Torah musar. So that means the halacha is going to dictate to you what exactly is the Torah musar. Ketzad. So what's the case? Let's say Amru bebabatra kafalef umbet. We talked about in babatra and kafalef umbet. Lemdeti nokot en tana shel pasakta lechyuti. That means to do with a teacher. Imagine right now we're in the entire Miami, and they never had a Talmud Torah. So I come in my building and I open up my shop and I come and I start teaching children. So therefore, the fact that the first halacha was in the Shulchan Aruch that you can't stop me because maybe he's gonna have all the parents coming in and all those say that, but we need a teacher, we need Torah. So therefore, you cannot stop me opening it up. But not only that, if somebody is going to come and open up a competition right next door, I cannot stop them either. Why? Because there's no concept of pasakta lechyuti to do with the Torah. Imagine you've got people in the city that they have parnasah from their work. Some people come from another city, right? And what happens? Nature tells you, nature dictates, I don't want anything old. I always want lechadesh. I always want something new. So kafzu kulam ala orchim hachadashim lamdei ha'ir nizoku. So everyone's going to go on to the new workers, right? And this, by the way, you should know is always with business model. You see in business all the time that you could have the exact same product. If you don't make it look new, or you don't spice it up a little bit, or you don't make something new, people will get tired. People will get tired. So what do you have to do? It's always, you have to give a taste of something new, even though it's not new. Sometimes it's exact, but keilu, right? Yeah, you have to. It's for the ayin. It's for the eye. So what happens here by nature? New teachers come in. Everyone wants to come with a new guy in the house, right? New guy on the block. Fine. Amkupachim pashtu sinatam belibam al rodfim hachadashim. So now what happens is that imagine right now I was teaching until now for 10 years, and all of a sudden comes a new kid on the block, and now everyone goes to him. So there's going to be a lot of sinah. Why is there going to be sinah? Because at the end of the day, what happens is it's natural. I had it before, and now somebody takes it away from me. Umisinata lev yatsu, which one? And the parnasah as well. Umisinata lev yatsu levakesh alehem, right? To'onot mumim valilot. So now, obviously, because of the hatred, I'm going to find in them blemishes. So I'm going to start saying a whole bunch of different things. So now we're going to start speaking Lashon around them. And from one thing to another. So now we're going to come and we're going to try to, because of that, look how cruel these people are and look what they're doing. Until they start fighting with machlokot. And then they're going to also find vengeance. So imagine what's happening now. Kol ma'asehem hayu menukim mikol chet va'aven, lu hayta halacha kemotam shecholim la'akev al hachadashim. Meaning, until now, let's say the halacha was with them, right? With the old people that were with the old timers that were in the city. So then you're right, the halacha was with them. והחדשים, these are the ones which are חוטאים מנפשותם, למרות נגד ההלכה, שנאמר לנו משה בסיני. Right? He says, אין כאן איסור מחלוקת ולא איסור שונה, ולא סינא, ויש כאן מלחמת מצווה להעמיד בדת על תילה. So it means they're going to come and they're going to justify everything, that it's mamash, everything according to the halakha. And the opposite, they're doing milchemet mitzvah, and they are sticking up for their rights and everything else. Aval, however though, עכשיו, שהלכה הכריעה תקינת סופרים תרבה חוכמה. Now we have the הלכה למעשה. What's הלכה למעשה? קנאת סופרים תרבה חוכמה. ויסוד הזה נעלה מחיותה דאנשים פרטיים. And therefore that יסוד, that we want more Torah, supersedes the individual rights about the אנשים הפרטיים. So therefore you've got the individual, and then you have the klali, which is the general concept. So he says, "Aorchim ba'im asu halacha." They did do the halacha, the people that came in from the new people. Ve'akamim kenegdam shofchim dam nekim. So it's the opposite. At the beginning, you thought that the people that were here first, they were standing according to the halacha, and they're helping, and they're doing everything. Really, it's the exact opposite. They are the ones that are spilling innocent blood. U'shesonim otam. Now, when they hate them, they're going to be over on lo tisnach licha b'varecha. When they speak a lashon hara on them, they're going to be being over on lashon hara. Keshemakim kilo lektaim, right? When they're going to come and they're going to start making machlokot, they're over on lo tiech korach chadoto. Keshenokmim bahem be'eder atava. When they come and they take vengeance against them, they're over on lo tikom v'lo tikor. So kshamru b'gemara batra that Rav Huna is going to be modeh b'mikra dedardek to do with children. The lo masim akev. נכללה בהלכה זו הרבה הלכות מוסריות אשר תפגשנה מתוצאות ההלכה. So now that the halakha just gave a psak, look how many nafkaminas came out from that one simple halakha. When you come and you zoom out, I would have said, listen, miskenim, these guys are teachers, they've given their lives for 10 years, they've done all these things. Miskenim, what do you want from them? The halakha is with them, you have to come and you have to fight for them, you have to help them out, you have to do all these things. The halakha now is the exact opposite. These are the ones that they're causing all the problems. They're spilling the innocent blood. They're making machlokot. They're making everything. So now he continues and he says like this: "Mechovot ha'masuriyot sheishtadel ha'adam letar bilvavo et ha'ikar hagadol hazeh." So therefore, we have to come and we have to instill in our hearts this: shebechol mikre asher nufkash im reu, that any single time that you're going to be confronted with your friend, tzarich lishkol bepeles halacha. You have to know what is halacha. Ladat miu harodef u'mi ha'nirdaf. Who's the pursuer and who's the one that's being pursued? In every single case. What does that mean? That means usually musar and right is always going to come and it's going to teach you, listen, you have to have mercy on the victim. Why do you think nowadays everyone makes themselves a victim? Right? Because when you're going to come and Hamas they go, they murder, they rape, they torture, they do everything. But then they're the victims. Why do they do that? Because they know that they're going to find right mercy with the victims. So Mordechai, you were right in what you said the other day. Yeah, but it's not only just in the victims, it's also anti-Semitism, and this is just like ki'ilu, it's closed up. You understand? Ki'ilu. I agree with you 100%. But by nature, לא רק זה, אתה ראית את כל התמונות. Yeah. So he says, "V'chamat merurot larodef." Now it's the nature that you're going to get very angry with the rodef. Uman nora'u machshela v'rabat hapukal yom min ha'machlifim et rodef v'nidav. Right? So look what's going to happen. We're going to change the rodef to nidaf to rodef. Asher ladat amitito emakom zulat besifrei haposkim asher masul lanu b'mitzuket tevel v'otenu zeh. What happens right now? When I came and I was going to give you this case, what are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me that the rabbis, the teachers that were there already, were the what? Were the nirdafim. And the ones that came in new were the rodfim. That's how he even worded it at the beginning. It says here, "Hamkupachim pashtu sinatam b'libam al harodfim hachadashim." They looked at them that these guys now are the rodfim.
אבל מה הקייס הרב? שמישהו פתח לידו ולקח לו את האנשים?
כן.
שמע, אתה יכול להסתכל על זה גם פה, כמו שהיה עם ספרדית סנטר.
So now he says like this. So now if you're not going to put this yesod in your heart, it's not going to help you midot. Because when you're going to come and you're going to be with your friend here, you're going to say this is something natural. Even if they're going to be fixed, right? It's not going to be the same thing with the halakha. ואם יסוד משפטו יהיה מעוות, now if your mishpat is already מעוות, is already crooked, so כל תולדותיו, anything that's going to come out of your actions, are going to be ילדי זרים, וחבר משחיתים. Right? Why? Because you're going to try to defend the first group. You come, you fight for them, you do everything, but you just went and you fought the wrong side of the battle. Right? Because you went and you put a hanacha, you put an assumption that who's the nidafim, the first teachers. And really, Be'emet, the halacha was like with the second teachers. So if the halacha is like the second teachers, you're going to come and you're going to have good midot, and you're going to do everything l'shem shamayim, you're going to do all these things. But really, Be'emet, you're doing the exact opposite things. So that means you've got these teachers in this city that they're going to come and scream to Hashem, Hashem, please help us, right? Save us from the ones that are pursuing us. And all of a sudden, from the Shemaim, there's going to be a bat call that's going to say, you guys are doing actions like Zimri, and now you guys want reward like Pinchas? You're the Rodef, not the other guy. You're not the one that's doing according to the Torah. If I wrote down in the Torah that a mikra dardeki, you're not allowed to be makev. So therefore, you see from here the importance that the halacha teaches you musar. Halacha is going to teach you that it's an incredible emunah b'techon Chazon Ish. Look at the bottom right of the Chazon Ish, page 20. Chazon Ish. Heyot ve'al pi din mutar liftoach yeshiva, afilu yipasek chayutam shel הנהלת ישיבה אחרת, אם כן מי שבא לעכב את השני, הרי זה עושה שלא כדין, וכן בכל דבר צריכים לקבוע הצדק על פי הדין, ורק אחרי זה אפשר לשקול בהנהגת המידות איך להתנהג. Right? So that's very, very important. Why? Because you always have to find out who is the rodef and who's the nidaf. Capish? Yeah? Okay, fine.